Hi, Cancer. Welcome to Bratty's Tarot. Please excuse where I am. I'm not at home right now, so just deal with the ambiance, okay? Welcome to your reading. I'm going to pull some cards for you, just whatever comes out. If this resonates with you, make sure that you visit www.brattystarot.com to book a personal reading with me and to also sign up for my free weekly newsletter. If this does not resonate with you, make sure that you're checking for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs, okay? So let's see. Jupiter sign. Signs? No, let's start out with this. Give me Cancer, please. Release. Okay. For some of you, there is something that maybe you need to release, something you've probably been holding on to for a very long time. I'm getting like a sense of frustration from whatever that is. So let's take a look at the rest. Star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. That's interesting. You know, with that light body here and the star bathing in combination with that release card, it's almost like you need to be cleansed of something. It's like you need to be cleansed of something that you've been holding on to for a really, really long time. Even if it's like self-limiting beliefs or in ways that you've sabotaged yourself, is what I'm hearing. Show me Cancers. Eight of Cups and the Moon. Eight of Cups and the Moon is at the bottom of the deck. In astrology, the moon is your ruler. There could be something that you feel like is just not up to par when it comes to you, maybe your values of some sort, feeling like you need to let go of something. There's definitely a strong sense of conviction that you have with the Seven of Wands. It's also a sense of maybe resistance from releasing whatever this is. But I also feel that it's more so you standing your ground on something with that Seven of Wands and the Queen of Wands, not really caring what somebody thinks. Not that that doesn't mean you can't take opinions into consideration, etc. But it's this sense of possibly somebody not even accepting you for who you are is what I'm getting off of that Three of Swords. But the Queen of Wands, she or he does not care about what somebody else thinks about them. The Queen of Wands accepts his or her shadow side for what it is and just calls it that. I see 333 here. So for some of you, you could be seeing 333, Three of Swords, Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Definitely some collaborations in the near future that I see for you. Something that you're very aligned with, okay? You could have had your heart broken by somebody recently. I don't want to say in the near future, okay? But for some of you, there could be something that you're letting go of that's actually quite painful for you to do so. But there could be this sense of you collaborating here with somebody in the near future. All right, guys, sorry about that. I just had to fix the lighting here. I definitely see some collaborations in the near future. It could be that you meet some type of business collaboration partner through a friend here for some of you. Definitely people appreciating your work, appreciating you, appreciating what you bring to the table. That Queen of Cups, I feel, is you here as well. You're definitely for some of you, you've had a hard time accepting who you are, or you've been around people who've had a hard time accepting you for who you are, and it's a sense of not really caring about that anymore, kind of cleansing yourself of the opinions of others, maintaining your sense of independence and your sense of conviction as well, but you're cleansing yourself of something at this time. So let's go ahead and get a card for that Seven of Wands, which is right here. It definitely feels like with that moon and that Eight of Cups, like you're trusting your intuition on a very specific matter and walking away from it. I heard it's just not viable anymore. It could be a job, could be a friend, could be a lover. Ooh, and then I saw the Two of Cups there. It's interesting. Last shuffle, I'm going to pull from the middle. The Ten of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. Wow, that's very interesting. For some of you, there's a sense of independence that you've maintained for a really long time. And you have this goal. You're waiting to get to this Ten of Pentacles, or you already know what you want, or you've already established something here. And it's a sense of you maintaining it, really. you maintaining it, it's almost like it's giving me those gargoyles that you see in front of those buildings, almost as some type of protector. It's like you're the protector of your future, the protector of what you've already gotten to this far, what you've already accumulated thus far. There could be some competition here that you're having, but it seems as though people are more frustrated by your position, like they want your position in a matter specifically. The Four of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles, for some of you, you're having a hard time trusting people, so you're kind of holding back from collaborations. You're kind of holding back from allowing other people into your life because you feel like you have to protect your peace, or you have to protect what it is that you've already built. Tell me about that. Okay. Two cards wanted to pop out. That's funny because wow, the Queen of Wands twice. Laying down the law. You know, justice can talk about a Queen of Wands, justice. The Queen of Wands can certainly talk about not caring what others think, etc. The justice can wait, what did I just say? The justice card can talk about, you know, being fair, being balanced, making sure that it's fair for everybody. But to me, this is you making sure that things are fair for you. This is you on an individual level, standing up for yourself. This is what I want. This is what it's going to be. That's it. I mean, two Queen of Wands, like, are you kidding me? Looking very attractive, standing in your conviction, a force to be reckoned with. The Queen of Cups at the bottom, and there you are as well. Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups. For some of you, you're in a same-sex relationship, okay? Or maybe you're dealing with a few people. But for some of you, it's also like some form of court case here. There could be some legalities. If that's the case, it seems like you're just coming up, showing up, glowing in the courtroom, okay? Or winning over your enemies for some of you. Winning over your enemies. That's interesting. Because it could be like winning over your enemies, like you won against your enemies, or actually winning them over, like winning your enemies over. You know, this is very interesting to me. I've had instances in my life where I would start at a new job or a new friend group, and I would have people that just absolutely despised me, didn't want anything to do with me, wanted, you know, I felt very shoved, and people attempted to push me out in a lot of ways because of whatever reasons, right? But eventually I became so successful in this very particular career that my enemies ended up wanting to befriend me. And so for me to say that, that's very interesting, that came out and that I noticed that. So for some of you, you're definitely winning over your enemies. I know that's a weird thing here. There could be a new love relationship that starts, or an old one that's renewing. At the bottom of things, at the end of the day, you have a soft heart. Like, I'm not saying that you're or anything like that, but you definitely have like a softer side to you underneath of it all. You know, this reminds me of me when I feel like I get up online, or I get up and do things. I'm running errands and I'm kicking ass all day. And then it's like, but behind closed doors, right? Because like, also I'm getting like midheaven energy. Like, what is your midheaven in comparison to your IC? Your midheaven is your reputation, like your career, like your reputation out in the world. But the IC, which is the complete opposite of that, that's how you are like behind the scenes, like really are, right? So sorry about that. Mine is Capricorn 10th house, but behind closed doors, I'm really like a Cancer, right? Because Capricorn is the exact opposite of Cancer. So it's like there's a side to you that's very like maybe soft or sweet, or maybe the side of you behind closed doors is more like hard and like this is me and da da da. So I definitely feel like there's this duality, especially with the justice there. Let's look at this Three of Swords. Okay, I got two cards for this as well. There definitely could be this out in the wilderness, guys. It's interesting. So I don't know if y'all could hear that loud helicopter or whatever that was. Three of Swords, Six of Cups in reverse, King of Cups in reverse. So those came out in reverse. I don't have any in reverse in my deck, but this is interesting because there shows me that there's a reason why you are acting this way. I don't want to say acting this way, but there's a reason that you're evolving in this way. Because it seems like there may be somebody that's still holding a grudge towards you, somebody that you're holding a grudge towards, something that's been very heartbreaking for you. And that's interesting because I look at this Justice card and there's tears coming from that eye. I don't know if y'all can see that, if it's going to focus for me. And so it's right here next to this Three of Swords. And with that Six of Cups in reverse and that King of Cups in reverse, it definitely just feels like somebody maybe from your past or somebody that you had sweet feelings for, maybe manipulating the situation. Somebody may be telling a false narrative of a past story that transpired between the two of you. Two of Swords, Three of Cups. Yeah, it could have been like a third party situation. Maybe this person doesn't want to own up to it. There could have been some gaslighting. There could have been some, manipulative behaviors, etc. But I feel like you're just kind of wanting to keep the peace, maybe even not talk about it for some of you. It just seems like this success is your revenge, or revenge is the best, or revenge is the best success. No. Success is the best revenge is kind of what I'm getting off of that card, because you're certainly maintaining whatever it is that you have going on. So let's take a look at this Three of Cups. Page of Swords, Four of Cups. I'm getting like online, like social media, something to do with social media here. There could be a new love. If you're not in a relationship, there could be like a new love that kind of comes into your life, or there could be like a creative business partner. And I'm saying that because I see the Three of Pentacles that is right here after this Three of Cups. So definitely meeting up with somebody, meeting up with people possibly. For some of you, if you are on social media, there could be somebody or a group of people that may be a little bit younger than you, that's kind of gravitating towards you in some way, shape, or form. The Page of Swords and the Four of Cups. You got somebody watching you, Cancer. You definitely have somebody watching you, and it seems like they're very upset. It seems like they could be a little jealous, is what I'm getting off of that Four of Cups. Somebody who maybe sees you going out with friends or trying to live your best life, and maybe they're not happy with it. Maybe you start a new relationship and they're a little irked by it. It's like whoever this person is, they definitely have options available to them in regards to their own life and the things that they could achieve. But it seems like they're more focused on you, or focusing on you, focusing on what you are focused on. Definitely a winning over of enemies here, though. Some of you have a life path number 9 or 3, 3, 6, or 9, 3, 6, 9. 369. There's something about that I've heard before. I think it's a little dark, though. I'm not sure, so I'm not going to talk about it. Let's take a look at this Three of Pentacles. Maybe this is what you need to release. For some of you, very much cared about what another person thought about you. The Six of Pentacles, it's almost like you guys are not getting a hand out, but a hand up. Eight of Wands, Nine of Cups. It's something in regards to your dreams, the things that you want to accomplish on an individual level. For some of you, you're becoming actors or performers of some sort. Okay. For some of you, maybe lawyers with that justice there. Okay. I doubt it. Maybe. Okay. But definitely some competition and people wanting your place. There's a little bit of heartbreak here, maybe something that you're holding on to. Maybe that's exactly what you're needing to release here in this moment in time. Maybe needing to cleanse yourself of something. Okay, so now they're telling me, hold on. There's a specific way you are in relationships, or a specific type of person that you allow in, and you have to cleanse yourself of whatever the root of that problem is. So for instance, I have a bad time, I have a hard time implementing boundaries. So who are people that will take advantage of people that don't have boundaries? Narcissists, right? Narcissists. So I tend to attract narcissists. Well, why do I attract them? Because I have crappy boundaries, right? And so you need to kind of get down to the root of the problem of whatever that issue is. Definitely collaborations in your future. It's like there's this little bit of pain that's kind of sitting here, but it's like you're looking so good. It just seems like a complete glow up. You're maintaining whatever it is that you have built. But there's still this like nail hanging over your head with that Three of Swords. That's what you need to cleanse yourself of. allowing. I heard allowing. And with that 9 of Cups and the 8 of Wands, for some of you, you're traveling for some type of creative pursuit or dream. This is something that you've always wanted. But the thing is that you're going to have to learn to work well with others, or you're going to have to work with a group or another party in order to succeed at whatever this is. Definitely getting a hand up, not a handout. A lot of communications about what it is that you want to achieve. Tell me about that Queen of Cups. The 3 of Wands. Give me one more. Okay, I wanted to give me all those, so I'll take them, whatever. Nine of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. Definitely fighting for the time and the energy that you spent in a particular situation. I just feel Cancer, like that Queen of Cups is you. 3 of Wands, Judgment, 6 of Swords, 4 of Swords. I heard go back to the start. You could have been waiting for something to happen, but it seems like you're just taking action now. It's in regards to something that you truly love, something that's aligned to your path. For some of you, you're deciding to possibly rebirth something, once again, release scorpionic energy, judgment. It seems like you're bringing something that was once dead, metaphorically speaking, kind of back to life. It feels like you're trying to figure out how to resolve something. But it's within yourself, though. It doesn't feel like it's with another person. The King of Swords. For some of you, you're hiring someone, or you're getting some very knowledgeable advice about what it is that you're trying to build, what it is that you're trying to go after. This is like you looking at a full-blown map of everything that you need to do in order to accomplish blank. And you are definitely doing it with that 6 of Swords, 4 of Swords. It's like you take this advice from this person and then you kind of isolate a little bit. This person kind of helps you solve this problem, and you kind of isolate to kind of figure it out a little bit. Okay, maybe some of you are going to couples counseling. I mean, I don't know. It could be anything. Because you're thinking about how much time and energy you've devoted to something. And now there's the sense of, okay, do I keep watering this bush, or do I keep watering this plant? Or can I water both of these plants at the same time? It seems like there's kind of a choice to be had, but you feel like you have to make it alone. Let's take a look at this release card. And it wants to give me so many cards for your reading. Well, there's the Moon again. The 3 of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Moon. For some of you, you have a deep-seated need to be validated by someone. So once again, remember when I told you I saw that 3 of Swords and I was like, yeah, I feel like that's what maybe you need to release. Release and 3 of Swords. Definitely some type of pain that you've been holding on to for a while. It could involve some type of mother figure. I'm getting with that Queen of Pentacles and the Moon. Could be with a mother figure. It could just simply be with yourself, pain that you've caused yourself. Maybe you've self-sabotaged in some way as well. You're learning to trust yourself a little bit more, as well as what I'm getting with that Moon, because I definitely think that you've made some mistakes in the past, and now you're like, okay, I need to not do that anymore, is what that looks like to me. 2 of Wands and 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're needing to abandon something. Tell me about that star bathing. Okay. Yeah. The Sun, the Death card, something that maybe once made you very happy, and it now kind of, and it doesn't mean that like this, whatever this thing is, has to end, but the way it's been going has to end, or it has to evolve. There's something about a connection or a path that you've been taking, or a creative pursuit, or you as an actor or an actress, or you as a writer, or you as a husband or a wife, or in a relationship. There's something where it needs a remission, or it needs a transmutation. There's something where this needs to change, whatever that is. Because with that sun and that death card, it's definitely giving me like sun in the eighth house, which is, eighth house is like secrets that we keep, it can also be I'm getting like secrets kind of. Okay, I'm not saying anything like bad. It doesn't have to be anything terrible. Okay, it doesn't always have to be that dramatic. But this wherever the sun goes, it shines a light on all the dark corners. And the death card is scorpionic energy, which is the eighth house. And that's like one of the darkest houses, the 12th and the eighth, for me personally, I think are the darkest, kind of scariest houses. And there's something where there needs to be a light shown on whatever is kind of being hidden. Okay. Whether someone's intentionally doing this. And the eighth house is things that we keep hidden on an intentional level. The 12th house can be more things that we don't even realize are there, but they're a secret and we don't realize that they're even there. So like, so the eighth house is the secrets that we keep. So there's something here where somebody needs to be very honest, either about maybe resources. Somebody needs to be honest, because the eighth house is also about marriage. It can also be about your partner. It could be something about a partner, even a business partner, a partner as a friend, whatever it is. But there's definitely like a cleansing of energy. And it seems like once that's cleansed, then it will just kind of be brighter because of it. So some heartbreak, some pain, some subconscious things that need to kind of be let go of, especially if it's a desire for validation. You're maintaining something that you've already built here in the future. You're looking absolutely amazing. You're choosing yourself. You don't really care what anybody thinks, even in regards to your shadow side and your dark side. Like I said, there are some heartbreak, some heartache. I feel like it's being released though. I do feel that way very much so. You could be getting back together with a very specific love partner, or you could be renewing a relationship with your already partner or a past one, whatever the case is. But it feels also more like you're collaborating or you're becoming more appreciated by a very specific community. I heard, why didn't I do this sooner? You may wonder why you didn't start something sooner, because as soon as you start whatever this is, it could just kind of take off. It could almost be very overwhelming, like this overwhelming sense of success that you're having, this overwhelming feeling of success that you're having. Definitely some things that you're bringing back to life, if you will, or you're thinking about bringing back to life, whether on an emotional level or a creative level. And you're kind of going at it alone and thinking about it a little bit. Definitely whatever this like secret is, whatever, let me just see, what is this secret in regards to? Because that's what it very much feels like. Like it's almost like somebody needs to be honest. The Five of Swords, the Queen of Swords. It could be about material, the material world, Queen of Swords and the Five of Swords. So this is about somebody maybe who told a lie, somebody who wasn't complete, or maybe they didn't tell a lie, but maybe they just didn't tell the whole truth about something, is kind of what I'm getting. And that could be you, or that could be a person that you're dealing with. But it's definitely about like a truth that wasn't completely uncovered, basically. But I also feel like you're winning over your enemies as well. Like you're winning over a few enemies that maybe didn't like you before. But definitely interesting, Cancer. I love this reading for you. If this resonated for you, make sure that you visit www.brattystarot.com to book a personal reading with me. If you enjoyed this reading, make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to donate to the channel, if you'd like to follow me on my other social media platforms, make sure that you look in the description box below. I love you, Cancer, and I'll talk to you later. Peace out.